Liberation greetings to all and sundry, my dear people of the southern Cameroons, brave warriors of the Ambazonia Liberation Movement. Accept liberation greetings from me, Comrade John Akuro, this day, March 6, 2025. So we are 2 days away from one moribund day that La République du Cameroon wants to exploit on our people in our land. Of course, I'm talking about the International Day of the Woman. It is an international day, of course, but for La République du Cameroon, anything that they can use to upstage something in our land, to tell the rest of the world that, life has returned to normal, that we have accepted to become or to live as slaves, as second-class citizens, that is absolutely welcome. I want to extend hearty greetings to our people all over the world, especially to our women, to our wives, our daughters, our mothers. I want to extend hearty salutes to you all, even to our girlfriends, for those who are not yet married and who are in relationships. I really want to extend hearty salutes to you all, and I'm inviting you to settle down and let's have a moment of conscious talk. Let's share some very important information here, and this should give us an idea exactly how we should continue to participate in prosecuting our quest for freedom. I want to send special salutes to the people of SOP, that is in Bui County. These are very brave people, and also very special salutes to the people of Bamising. Bamising is in Gokotunja County. In Gokotunja County, the people of Bamising have been giving members of the CPDM crime syndicate and the runaway fund, the refugee fund, who is now in Douala. They'll be giving them, a run for their energy with one local champion out there who thinks that he can exploit his closeness to the invading forces from La République du Cameroon to continue to talk down on our people. Of course, the people are making them to understand that they know what they want. They want freedom, and there's nothing short of freedom. And no one shall at any time intimidate them to doing things otherwise. I'm saying so because I really want to also congratulate those brave foot soldiers in Gokotunja who have been doing everything tooth and nail to build bridges between the Only Bro and the local communities and the civilian population to ensure that we really do minimize and completely perhaps put to zero unnecessary loss of civilian lives. I also want to extend hearty regards to the people of Chomba, the people of Mbatu, and the people of Nsongwa, who are continually carrying out their activities normally, who are going about with their sand and exploitation business of the various quarries in peace and in total serenity, without yielding to the stupidity of some divisional officer who thinks that he can just get up one morning and tell the people that they will no longer have an economic activity, which is the mainstay of the economy of those communities. I want to congratulate our brave people in that light. I also want to extend hearty regards to our people in Meme who are continuing to hold it very strong, those in Fako, in fact, all over Ambazonia. We have to keep it. We have to keep it. Like our folks in Manu are doing. We have to keep it, okay? We have to. Now, before we delve into the beef of our conversation, I'd like us to share this thought. Because sometimes I hear people say, oh, we have stagnated, the movement is not going anywhere. Some even, crying outrightly that, oh, this thing, we have literally lost it and all of those. I tell them every day that all what we are doing by day and by night, the little contribution you make, the few calls you make to our people on ground zero to bring assistance to the civilian population that continues to show resilience and determination. The little contributions you make to the foot soldiers who are helping build relations between the self-defense forces and the local population. The contributions you are making towards helping our IDPs and our refugees, all those are adding up. And all of those are moving us each day one step closer to our goal. Trust me, those who are working very hard on the ground to ensure that we continue to have our people respecting the ghost towns and the special ghost towns days, you are doing an enormous job. Because with each passing day, La République du Cameroon is recognizing that things will never be the same again. With each passing day, France is recognizing that they will not have the run that they expected to have over us. And this is very important. That's why I want to share this thought with all of us. We say, when the world feels heavy, remember, even a single step forward is progress. Don't forget this. Even a single step forward is progress. That's why I'm congratulating and hailing all those who have decided to remain steadfast in this liberation movement, who have refused to be discouraged by those naysayers who have already jumped fences, those who have decided to, backslide, those who have decided to just sit out and watch and say that or nothing and things like that. But you have a caucus, you have a group of people who have decided, come rain, come shine, they are not backing out and they are doing everything to support this movement and to keep the steam alive. To you all, I extend hearty congratulations, because as you can see from this thought, when the world feels heavy, remember, even a single step forward is progress, especially this year, especially this 2025, because 2025 is a special year. 2025 is going to be a very defining year in our liberation movement. And so therefore, we must, I'm really taking this opportunity to urge all those who for one reason or the other had dragged behind, come to the fold. Come to the fold. The fields are white and harvest is waiting. The question is, who will go out there to bear the sheaves? Will you answer? Here am I. Call me, or send me. Let us all arise. Let us all continue to believe in this liberation movement. We have faced challenges like every other human endeavor, but we do not have to let those challenges to define our participation in this liberation movement. This is important because La République du Cameroon is not relenting. No, they are not. They will never relent. They are determined to make sure they squeeze us until someday we say we have surrendered and that we have accepted to become slaves and second-class citizens. When I say second-class citizens, it's not a joke. Right ahead on this slot, you understand what I'm talking about. Now, I sent out an audio. I want to confirm that that audio you heard is actually my voice. I sent out an audio. In that audio, I was talking to our women, talking to our wives, to our sisters, to our mothers, to our daughters, to our girlfriends, for those who are not married and are in relationships, drawing their attention to the very important notion that when you go out in 2 days, on March 8th, to say you are celebrating at events organized by La République du Cameroon, what exactly will you tell someone that you are celebrating? What exactly will you tell your children that you are celebrating? That you are celebrating the continuous slaughter of your people by the invading forces from La République du Cameroon? That you are celebrating the recent slaughter of 6 or more young men in Pinyin? Just for nothing? Is that what you are celebrating? That you are celebrating the decimation of our people in Gabu? The fact that despite, the fact that pressure came into bear from Amnesty International, from Human Rights Watch, and the rest of the international community, until the Republic of Cameroon's government accepted responsibility over what happened in Gabu, because it was clearly identified that those who carried out that heinous act, that killed and burnt, they killed some and burned the rest alive. 21 people involving school children and a pregnant woman. that they were La République du Cameroon's militia, accompanied by the Fulani militia whose handlers are Ngala Gerard, who calls himself member of parliament, Ngala Gerard, Callistus Fu Gentry, Musa Shameful, and they are even saying themselves that Shea Jones Yembe is one of them. That this is their militia, and nothing has happened. Despite taking responsibility, accepting that their forces, accompanied by the Fulani militia owned by these members of the CPDM crime syndicate, committed that act, nobody has been dragged before the courts. They promised to bring to book all those people who were involved. Right up to this day, they have not even gone as far as publicly identifying those people. We have not heard of a single court session regarding that. And there will never be. The same Ngala Gerard is parading all the corridors, being called L'Homme à la Rolls Royce. And you are going out there, that you are going to celebrate the roasting to death of one of yours. You're going to celebrate the roasting to death of Mami Api. You're going to celebrate the skinning alive of Sam Sawyer on the 8th of March. Is that what you're going to celebrate? Or to celebrate the brutal murders of Bebe Brandy Tato in Bamenda and Carol Louis in Boya? My dear women of Ambazonia, my dear women of the Southern Cameroons, listen to this. If you go out there to take part in any celebrations organized by La République du Cameroon on our land, the one thing you are going out there to do, you are going to celebrate the brutal murder of these female teachers and children in Ekondo Titi by the forces of La République du Cameroon. You are going to celebrate the brutal slaughter of Florence, the wardress in Pinging, by people hired by the government of La République du Cameroon. That's exactly what you're going to celebrate. You're going to celebrate the rape of our daughters, of our wives, of our mothers by the invading forces of La République du Cameroon. That's exactly what you're going to celebrate. And you're going to celebrate the continuous slaughter of the able-bodied young men in our land. And you know what's going to be on your palms? Their blood. When you go out there, you're going out there to celebrate. I'm sure when you look at your palms, in which you'll be receiving that bread and sardine that will be given to you in exchange for such a despicable act, it will be blood. The blood of the martyrs that you are trampling upon. Tell yourselves. Or you are going to celebrate the fact that the deal of Nu, despite the pain in people's minds regarding what happened in Gabu, is busy telling people that they should get ready for Ngabu too. Look at that tweet. I'm not the one saying it. That the divisional officer tells the people that they should prepare for a second Gabu. So we mean that divisional officer is actually excited, happy that that kind of thing happened. Is this what you are women are going to go out on March 8th to celebrate? Do you have a conscience? Or perhaps, oh no, maybe this is not what you are going out there to celebrate. Let's watch this video. This may be what you are actually going out to celebrate.
Internally displaced families so far residing at a defunct animal feed production center and Fort Betsy in the capital Yaoundé are crying foul as they face threats of eviction. They say they are urgently in need of attention and legal support to prevent being driven out of that space. Beatrice Ngamo reports from Yaoundé.
The 73 internally displaced families are begging for attention because the temporary structures have been their homes for almost 2 years in Yaoundé.
We are really feeling that they should help us because when we are staying, we can even suffocate. We don't have a toilet.
So as I stand now, so I don't know where even they move me with my picking them a few go.
They help me. We don't know the page.
Live in Jakiri, Pinyin, Bamenda and other villages for Yaoundé safety mission.
Now go where I look for support. Even you feel wrong with yourself. But as you get picking them, you feel wrong with picking them. Now why they are why they try to say Now being together for me that they go school.
I asked myself that if I'm continuing living like this, maybe I can raise up thieves, so I have to locate here.
We don't follow now because we aside from Birmingham, not they fine.
They heard about the defunct feed production center at Vogbeti neighborhood under Yaoundé 6, where the former director in charge agreed to relieve, offering their life savings to rent space to stay.
I gave the 300,000. They give me this place.
I will give 250,000. I stay for 1 week. They can't put all the things down.
As we don't give money now, we don't come bill. You know, I even make up to 7 months. We don't come back now, come book.
The beginning of trouble, to the extent that one Sunday morning, the 5 people shot them inside the building with their children.
We cried. My neighbor was even 7 months pregnant. Due to the process, she lost the baby.
1 month later, they came again, this time with appeasement gifts.
A kilo of rice and one sardine and 1 liter of mayo oil, and told us that I can stay to our satisfaction until when the war is finished and then go back.
6 months after, they were back for another destruction mission. In the course of the trauma, they received summon letters where they met these people at the DO's office who told them it is over. These farmers, small traders, bayam selam, roadside sellers are now in the middle of nowhere. They turn to legal help also.
And nobody in any instance in Cameroon will use state property to prey on vulnerable and innocent Camerooners that are running from a crisis that they did not cause it.
Adding that,
I'm calling on their attention to save the lives of these people, to get a place for them, because first of all, this one is not a livable situation.
unlawful appropriation of state property to exploit vulnerable victims of Anglophone crisis in dire need of shelter.
So, my people, after you watch this, you are a Southern Cameroon woman or young girl. You are getting ready to go and celebrate. To go and join La République du Cameroon in our land to celebrate the so-called International Day of the Woman. Is this what you're going to celebrate? The continuous exploitation, dehumanization, and torture of your people? I'd like to get answers. My people of Ambazonia, we are right up to this point because of the resiliency of our people, because we actually have practiced for a long time the doctrine of one for all for one. You cannot go out there on the 8th of March that you are going to celebrate when your brethren are in tears, in pain, when they don't have an idea where they should go. Oh, if that one hasn't meant anything for you, I'd like to show you something else. You see, while soldiers, the B of La République du Cameroon, were enjoying an orgy on our brothers who just gathered together in Pinyin to have fun. And they came and were having an orgy. That is, they were excitedly shooting them, gunning them down for their personal pleasure. This is a thing they will not dare do to any of theirs. If you are doubting me, watch this. If you are doubting that they don't consider you a human being, that if at best they consider you a subhuman or simply a slave, if you are doubting it, watch this. This incident that you are seeing happened in Deem. And you tell me, if you were one of our sons doing this thing in any part of the southern Cameroons, what would have been the outcome? Will it be this way? Watch.
Oui, appelle. C'est pas vrai ça. Là, il faut qu'on le prenne.
I'm sure you're wondering what is going on. This is somebody threatening soldiers who are armed, threatening them. He goes towards them, they run, threatening them. They are doing nothing to him. Nothing. I saw even in some fora manned by citizens of La République du Cameroon, and they were asking, did those soldiers not have guns? Did they not have any other weapon, even a taser, to hold him down? And one of them commented, si c'était dans la zone anglophone, il serait mort dès la première minute. Oh yes, that if this were happening in the southern Cameroons, he would long have been killed within the first minutes. But watch on, it's continuing. You look at that. Huh? Look at gendarmes running, chasing after them. They're running. Oh, yes. This is how you deal with citizens. Look at. They consider him a full-blown human being. They consider him a full-blown citizen. Huh? They consider him worthy to be treated with dignity, even in this kind of state. But our brothers in Benin were simply having fun. But because they are not human beings, but because they are slaves, or second-grade human beings, just have fun, just blow them off to satisfy your urge to see blood. Not a single statement from the government of La République du Cameroun until this moment. Not a single statement from the members of the CPD and crime syndicate all over that area until this day. Not a single statement from those who are calling themselves parliamentarians, that they are representing us, those impostors. Not a single statement from those who call themselves senators, that they are representing us in the parliament of La République du Cameroun. Not a single statement from any of the top members of the CPDM crime syndicate who say they are our elite. Not a single statement. Those from Santa local government area who make noise, climb on rooftop and say, I'm this. I didn't hear a word from Cornelius Chi Asafo. Not a word from Fu Jonathan Mejingne. Not a word from any of them. None. I'm even just localizing. Yet, they will come and deceive you, say, go out there and march because they have to maintain their positions. And you will carry your heads and go out there. They are going to celebrate Women's Day. They are going to give La République du Cameroun a pass. What a shame. What a disgust. Listen, I know that the self-defense forces or the freedom fighters have generally announced that on any such day, there will automatically be a ghost town. You might not have heard audios from them. I don't know if there are audios out there. Or you might not have heard any threats from them. But they expect everybody to stay in their houses on this Saturday, March 8th. And like I said in my earlier audio, La République du Cameroun is aware. They are preparing right now as I'm talking, dressing some of their people in the same kind of attire that our self-defense volunteers dress up. And they will put them, all of those things, the charms and everything. They are preparing another Florence Ayafo scenario. You want to be the victim because we don't know who will be. Because at the end of the day, they are doing that because soon, one Conda titles will be the first to throw out the video and say, you see, those Amber people have done it again. They hate women. See what they have done to because they believe that when they carry out such exactions on a woman in as brutal a manner as they did with Florence Ayafo, it will attract global sympathy to help them get the support of the international community against us, because they have come to recognize by themselves that they cannot undo us. Do you want to put yourself in a position to be the victim? I've said here 1,001 times, my forever concern will remain the safety of the civilian population. Don't put yourself in harm's way. On the 8th of March, stay at home. Don't put yourself in harm's way. On the 8th of March, stay at home. I have a quick conscience call to make here, but before I get there, let's have a very short musical interlude.
Ambazonians, in your life, never to fall again. Yes, Obia, if you don't be that Satan, why be say anytime we want something, we go benefit and go forward. We get for fight, protest with brothers and sisters, and they get for die. See University of Boya, University of Bamenda, where we fight with GC born. All the social francophone they don't take it over. Let me so? Yes, that's so.
You know, this is not just dancing and enjoyment. They just want to try to translate our pain in a way it can easily be understood by those who thrive mainly through pleasure. That said, if you look on the chrome of your screen, you'll see my continuous call for you to fund your freedom. Use PayPal, use Zelle, and you go to amberrelief2018@gmail.com. That said, my people, I have this very pathetic story. I'd like us to listen to our sister. Before I put it on, I really want to first and foremost thank the people of the Southern Cameroons enormously for our permanent show of solidarity. I've been to this platform with situations like the one I'm about to bring on almost three occasions, and the response has been tremendous. And I also want to announce again clearly that the first case that I brought here concerning a little girl who was really cancerous in Bamenda through one of our sisters, Glory Mbange, that little girl is not only up, but is doing very well, thanks to the intervention of an Ambazonian family based in Minnesota in the United States of America, that they fight the odds to pick up the challenge and follow up that child all the way to the end. They were calling 3, 4 million, 5 million, almost 7 million. I'm not even so sure that with the assembly of that money, that child was going to be rescued. But because of the solidarity, which is part and parcel of the livelihood of the people of Ambazonia, this couple, this Southern Cameroon's couple, took the challenge, and not only did they provide money and the medication, they are medics. They were medics themselves. So they put their expertise to use and followed even the dosage, even the administration of the medication minutiously until that child is not only back in school but doing extremely well. I really want to take this moment and thank all of those who usually contribute for such causes. We have another one here. It's equally as pathetic. Equally as pathetic. Just listen to our sister.
Greetings. I'm called B. Fundem Jean. This is Bison Kelly Agbo. Bison Kelly has been diagnosed with a cancerous brain tumor. She fell ill in December 2024. Now, immediately after Christmas, he will get a seizure. We'll take him go hospital. Doctor talks say he get facial palsy because the left side will swell, it might be bent for one corner. So they give treatment. After we'll go back again for hospital, treatment not the worker. Realize and say the right side for his skin is the paralyzed. Doctor said we should do a CT brain scan, which we did, and it came out she had a brain tumor. So where the tumor they said they not fit operate them because they for place for brain where they not fit touch them. So neurosurgeon talk say the only thing I for do radiation therapy where they send some light for your head for burn that tumor. So we referred to the oncology center in Douala, and there they go realize and see what are they inside the bikini brain because his head be swell, it be big. And she kept having seizures. So they could not work on her unless the water is drained. So they send me back more can see neurosurgeon. We see neurosurgeon, he said they get to connect some tube from the pikin brain to ibele, where it go drain the water from e brain, so that may it reduce the pressure where it dey inside e head. We do after that, the head start reduce small. Then she went again unconscious because her lungs they be collapse. You know, if you breathe fine, they put you under oxygen. That way, you recover, will go back for the oncology center for Douala for further examinations and treatment. And for they go discover say that tumor actually be cancerous. So doctor they talk say at this point it be early. The tumor there for some cancer there for early stage, but the tumor itself is slightly bigger than the size of a golf ball. So that's the size of the tumor. And at this point, they won't schedule the pikin for 25 sessions of radiation therapy because they get to first start from the entire brain and the spine for eliminate all traces of cancer before they focus on the tumor. My brothers and sisters, I did talk so my heart heavy because already I don't spend 2 million, me and my family, for the first stage of treatment. At this point, the entire treatment plan at 3 million. I don't know if I take 3 million. Now why that way I come for una say, more una help me. She'll be turning 4 years this March on the 22nd. She's still young to go through this pain. Every day as a mother, I see my picking to go through the pain of suffering from cancer. It's not what I wish for any person, talk less of a child of 4 years old. So I just call on when I say, any small thing when I get I will give my picking, even if not 500, you know, small. Even if not 1,000, you know, small, but I beg when I help my picking, help treat her, help save her from cancer, because first of all, I don't lost my husband for the country due to the struggle for the country. Now I not be prepared for lost my pikin. So I did call upon una the beg.
So it's a very pathetic situation right there. I mean, you see, I just held myself behind because I really can't stand those tears. And imagine, those are the effects of war. We did not invite this war. The war was brought to us by people who for 60 years and counting claimed they are our brothers and sisters. And this is what we are forced to go through. You see on the crow there, you see SOS Mbi Efundem Jane. That is her MTN mobile money account. If you can help, please do well to help. If you are a medic, just like the family out there in Minnesota did for the other child, if you can help, use that number, reach out to our sister Mbi Efundem Jane. Please reach out to her, touch her heart. Provide, assist even with your expertise. Whatever we can do to help her, to make sure that we rescue this Ambazonian baby. Who knows? This could be a future president of Ambazonia. Why not? My people of Ambazonia, my dear people of the Southern Cameroons, well-wishers of our liberation movement, please make a statement. Do whatever you can. Whether you are on ground zero, whether you are in the diaspora, wherever you are, whatever you can assist with, please do not hesitate. It will go a long way. Let us finish with our sister and then we can conclude.
As I help save the bikini life. Whether na 50 or na 100, I go glad. As long as it helps save her. And as soon as they help me, even with the 100, I beg when I put it for prayer. I'll really appreciate any help I can get now. Thank you.
Thank you, dear sister. So as you can see, like I said, I made sure I arranged on the number and her name to put on the code there so it is very visible for everyone to see. That number is +237 682 398056. Again, +237 682 389056. And her name is Mbi Efundem Janet. Please, my people of Ambazonia, do well to extend a hand of solidarity for our sister. This is very important. So let's conclude this conversation today with this thought that I shared before. And this is especially directed to, women of the southern Cameroons. Happy slaves are the worst enemies of freedom. If you are going out there on this 8th of March, that you are going there to celebrate whatsoever you call it, at events organized by La République du Cameroun, you are a happy slave. And it is not me saying it. You can see there very clear. It's not me saying it. The author of it is right on the screen there, and she's a woman. She says, happy slaves are the worst enemies of freedom. Please, don't be an enemy of freedom. Please, don't be an enemy of freedom. Stand up and be counted. Stay home. Don't put yourself in harm's way. Let us not give the enemy, La République du Cameroun, an opportunity to smile. We must continue to make them feel the stench of our resilience and determination. This is how we will be able to overcome. I want to thank all and sundry for taking time off to be with me on this show. Share the link as much as you can. Share, and let everyone have the opportunity to watch and be part of this conversation. Of course, I know we are ending now. It should be a few minutes to 9 p.m. on Ground Zero. Thank you so much for watching.